pay-per-view NWA-TNA next week, and it's time for the main event.
The following contest is your main event of the evening. Making his way to the ring, weighing in at 262 pounds, Scott Hall.
Well, guys, it's all about revenge. It's all about retribution for wrestling's real outlaw, Scott Hall. After twice being the target of brutal attacks at the hands of Jeff Jarrett, Scott Hall pleaded. He lobbied with the NWA and Ricky Steamboat, lift the suspension, and the NWA complied with the request, and as a result, Scott Hall gets his chance at Jeff Jarrett now, tonight.
And you also know, Scott Hall, if you noticed, brought his own
and
stretcher.
his opponent from Nashville, Tennessee, weighing in at 238 pounds, Jeff Jarrett.
Well, Scott Hall has felt what it's like to leave the arena twice on a stretcher. And he has brought his own stretcher. And here we go.
Right.
Scott Hall, rightfully so, not waiting. Even before the opening bell, running up the ramp and on the attack. And Jeff Jarrett is reeling. Series of right hands from Hall. And down goes Jarrett.
That's hardly fair. Jarrett didn't even come out the doorway.
Don't even
and
talk to
Scott
me
Hall
about what's hardly fair when Jeff Jarrett's involved. Face first, head first into the steel step.
Deserve to have his music played after all the things he's done.
Oh, don't take the man's music away. Don't give me that crap. Jeff Jarrett's been screwed from day one.
Here at the broadcast table, Scott Hall just said Jarrett in caught him, jacked his jaw with that right hand.
Scott Hall promised he was going to get
Another one.
Scott Hall's been all over Jeff Jarrett from the moment this match started, from the moment Jeff's music hit, and hasn't let him come up from air yet.
Right hand again. Jarrett up on the table. Drove him face first right there.
I'm telling you.
Right there. Right at the edge
Jeff
of the
Jarrett's
table.
face print is right on the edge of our table. This is
This is
unbelievable.
unreal.
Telling Jarrett to get to his feet, and as soon as he does, he drops him with another right hand.
Scott Hall has got an axe to grind out here tonight. He's got a lot of frustration over the times that Jarrett sent him out on a stretcher. He wants to return the favor tonight. Brought his own stretcher just to make sure. Let's see if he can do it.
Oh, man, no.
Got him again with another right. Off the ropes, and again sends him off. Jarrett able to slide through, comes up and gets knocked right down again.
Jarrett can't get his game together. Hall has had him all down from moment one. The two ducks.
Airborne, has him. There it is. Fall away. Slammed him to the mat. Jarrett rolls out to the floor.
Very wisely. Take a breather, Jeff. Keep moving. He's behind you. Keep moving, Jeff. You gotta get your head together. He's not leaving, John. He's trying to get his head together. He never even had a chance to arrive.
Yeah, Scott Hall following him up the ramp, and there you see backstage area here at the TNA Arena, and down the steps goes Jarrett. There goes Hall again with more rights.
To the back. This is the backstage area here in the TNA Arena.
Jarrett has had this beat. Wait, he just smacked Jarrett.
The rest of walking out of the building goes down because of that. It was Jerry Lynn, you're right. Now hit him, look at that, right out the door.
I'll tell you what, Jarrett is getting the
Very smart. Picks up one of the set off from jive talking.
Yeah, just broke it over Hall's back.
What? Where is this going? I mean, these got Scott Hall out for blood here. Jeff Jarrett, he's just trying to survive. He's been off balance from moment one. He has got to get it back together. He's got to get his head straight. Not to mention the fact that we don't know what happened to Jerry Lynn. He looked like he took a serious bump in the face back there when Jarrett shoved him.
Look at Jarrett crawling on hands and knees through the backstage area, down the ramp.
Now I know why Steamboat gave Hall the match. Because he knew how prepared Hall was.
You know, with each right hand, you can feel the revenge. You can feel the payback from Scott Hall for those two stretcher trips. And now Jarrett stops the offensive momentum. Face first into the steel.
You know, with each shot from Jarrett, you can feel the frustration that Jeff Jarrett has felt from day one here at TNA. He was screwed in the first segment of the first show.
They're right in the middle of the crowd.
They're going into the crowd.
They're right in the middle of the crowd.
And that is what set the tone for Jarrett's new attitude here. He is not taking any prisoners.
I can't really see what's going on.
I know the battle is raging on all throughout the arena. The fans Jarrett comes back over the steel. Now into the ringside area, and Hall follows him and just begs him to get up so he can hit him again.
Like Scott Hall said earlier tonight, he said he's going to pin Jeff Jarrett's shoulders to the mat. Then he said he's going to personally put Jeff Jarrett on a stretcher the way that Jeff Jarrett did
He's grabbing
twice
the
before.
stretcher.
And here he goes.
He's
got
grabbing
the
the stretcher right now.
Perhaps he forgot the order. Oh,
Look out! Oh, baseball slide. Stretcher goes right into Scott Hall.
this could be the turning point that Jeff Jarrett needs.
Look out! Using that stretcher now as a weapon.
Scott Hall had to know. Scott Hall had to know that that was a possibility, bringing that out here. As a matter of fact, I'm sure Scott Hall probably got the stretcher taped across. Oh! Those stretchers are designed to hold hundreds of pounds of weight.
Drops down from the ring apron.
They are unforgiving when you've got somebody draped over them like that.
The momentum has switched here, guys. The momentum has switched drastically.
And think about it, when Hall went to pick up that stretcher, just that momentary opening is what Jarrett needed, and he's taken advantage, and the tide has turned, and Jarrett now in control.
That's the kind of player Jeff Jarrett is. You give him the slightest fraction of a second of an opening, he's going to take it, whether it be by instinct or whether it be by the fact that he meditates it, but he's going to take every opportunity that he can. He's that damn good.
I'd hate to see him get his head cleared. It looks like he has, because Jeff has been on a rampage, a psycho rampage for the last 6 weeks, and he wants somebody.
And rightfully so, he's been on a
Look
psycho
at this.
rampage.
Check this out.
Got the stretcher draped across the second rope in the corner. Scott Hall goes,
Back first into the stretcher.
stretcher goes down, so does Scott Hall.
A couple more of those, and there will be a stretcher to carry anybody out.
Jarrett bringing the stretcher back
into the ring.
in.
Now what?
Referee Scott Armstrong apparently allowing a little leeway here. I guess he said if Scott Hall wants to have Jarrett taken out on a stretcher, again into the stretcher.
But you know what?
And if Scott Hall wants to have Jeff Jarrett out on the stretcher, if Scott Hall brought the stretcher out here, Scott Armstrong's probably saying, okay, fine, Scott Hall brought it, he wants it out here, he's got to deal with it both ways, given or taken.
That's right. They both asked for this.
Stacking the stretcher up in the corner.
We're the ones that get to enjoy it.
Jarrett got him with a big right. Fans are screaming, go Scott, go.
Go Scott, go home if you know what's good for you. Jarrett's got a message to the ringside fans.
Jarrett has got the momentum here.
Wait a minute. There goes your momentum. Stretcher first.
Is he going back? Back into it.
Here comes Scott Hall, baby.
Scott winding up.
Got him with another right hand, and down goes Jarrett.
You know, if Jeff wouldn't have been giving the signal to the fans and this smoke, it might be over right now. But now Scott's got his win back.
See if he can take a move out of the Jarrett playbook. He's got the stretcher draped across the room. He just one-upped Jeff Jarrett.
Mamma mia.
Yeah, one went up there all right today.
Hall now with the stretcher. Across the back of Jarrett.
Scott Hall is definitely getting his revenge here tonight.
This is what we've been waiting weeks for.
This is not what Jeff Jarrett's been waiting weeks for.
No, but it's what the world has been waiting for weeks to see.
You know what?
Somebody take it to Jeff Jarrett like this.
Well, you know what? What, is everybody so upset that Jeff Jarrett's had the upper hand on people over these past few weeks? It's a bunch of crybabies today.
Yeah.
Scott Hall's a big crybaby because Jarrett...
Dropped him through first across the stretcher. Upset at what he has done and how he's accomplished it.
Yeah, upset at the fact that Jarrett beat him twice already. Had him taken out on the stretcher twice. Scott Hall doesn't want to be one up. Scott Hall says, well, I got to send Jarrett out on the stretcher too.
Man, this is hardcore.
He just speared him in the head with that stretcher.
There's the signal.
Could be.
Is he going to the edge?
Gonna take him up in the edge. Put him away, Scott. Put him away. He got him up in his shoulders. Pick him up. There's the edge. Covering him. One, two.
Oh!
What the hell is this?
Scott Armstrong.
That's the truth.
Oh, come on.
The truth just pulled the referee out of the ring.
The truth killing, making his presence felt yet again here tonight.
Axe kick to the back. Now he puts Jarrett on top. Wait a minute. No. He got the shoulder.
He got the shoulder.
Monty Brown has stopped the truth.
The alpha male. Ian, look at that.
back.
There we go.
Cover.
Oh, this one.
Cover 1, 2.
Well, look at this.
We still
Meanwhile,
have money.
around ringside,
Wait a minute.
AJ Styles just potato Jerry Lynn.
AJ Styles is getting involved. Yes.
AJ Styles to the top.
Oh my gosh.
AJ, that's Don.
MVP Don Harris.
Oh, he just threw Styles off the top.
Here comes.
Now we got some.
My God, all hell is broken loose here.
This thing next week.
Look at this.
We're going to get to see all of these guys again.
Slash and Malice
are all over
on the attack. They're going to be the first blood match next week, but they're not going to wait till next week.
In the ring,
guardrail in the
Jarrett
ring.
and Hall crawling over to each other.
Look at this. What do you even want here?
Jarrett sends Hall in.
Oh.
Collision. Both heads collided. Both men are down.
Who can get it together enough to crawl over and cover their opponent?
Folks at home don't know this, but we got fights going on in the stands with the Truth and Marty Brown, AJ Styles and Jerry Lynn, all these people that we're going to see next week.
As well as Don Harris and the Disciples. And look at the count from Armstrong. Concentrate on the match in the ring. He's at 6.
One of these guys has got to get it together. Jeff, suck it up.
It's at 7. Who's going to get up? Or is anybody going to get up? Hall slowly rising to his feet. Jarrett as well. Hall's up first. Jarrett off the ropes. Blocked it. Caught him. Drilled him with the right.
Another one. Another one.
Hall's got the upper hand here.
Discus punch by Hall. Jarrett is down. Put him away.
Here it is.
What is he messing around with the stretcher for? Cover him, Scott. If you know anything, you...
The ref just got smashed.
Once he used the stretcher, it's like a clothesline.
Jarrett just drop kicked the stretcher into Scott Hall's face. Unbelievable.
Steel chair. He's got the chair. Not again.
If a stretcher's legal, a chair's legal. Hall started.
Who made you the referee?
Nobody.
Jarrett's got the steal.
There is no
Got the
referee.
steal. And the dragon. Ricky Steamboat.
He just missed it.
And it rebounded back off the ropes. And it knocked Jarrett out. Can you believe that?
Unbelievable.
Referee Steamboat.
He's going on.
Trying to revive Scott Armstrong, our referee.
Armstrong, and look at that. Scott Hall.
Scott Hall's up to his feet. Scott Hall busted.
Here it is.
Now Scott Hall's going to use the chair. Oh, but it's okay now today. It's okay.
Because Jarrett brought it in the ring.
And Hall broke the
Line it up. Line it up.
No.
Ricky
Steamboat trying to stop him.
Oh, the stroke on the chair.
There's a color. One, two.
No way.
That's what I call justice. That is justice.
Jeff Jarrett.
I don't believe it.
No way.
No, I don't believe it.
No way.
Scott Hall's prophecy did not come true. And now,
Oh, he's got the stretcher. We're running out of time. We're running out of time. Oh, he's got. We gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go. My God.
Unbelievable. Next week,